price, right at right price.
This Win Report brought to you by Right Price Roofing. Right choice, right price.
Here are your Alpha Bucks clues to win $10,000 from 7 News. Listen to SAFM's Beck, Cozzy and Limo tomorrow morning to win.
A group of Adelaide school students has had an experience that's literally out of this world.
Yes, using some fairly low-tech equipment, they managed to patch into the International Space Station and talk to astronauts at 400 kilometres above.
A nervous wait for a phone call like no other.
Remember, what we're doing on the ISS is an experiment.
10 students from Goodwood Primary have been given the chance to chat with an astronaut on board the International Space Station. After a few false starts, the connection kicked in.
Alpha 1, Sierra Sierra, backup channel, over.
On the end of the line, American astronaut Shannon Walker, wife of Adelaide's own Andy Thomas. One by one, the students lined up to quiz her on life in space.
And what inspired you to become an astronaut? Over.
I was 4 years old when we first landed people on the moon. My parents took me out into the backyard, pointed to the moon, and said, "We people there." I thought that was a fantastic idea. Over.
Do you think there is another planet humans can live on besides Earth? Over.
Actually, that's a good question. Right now, I don't know of another planet that's ready-made for humans to live on, but I think if we do a lot of science, we can go build habitats other places and then take it from there. Over.
The link-up was surprisingly low-tech. A ham radio in Adelaide linked by phone to an operator in Portland, Oregon. From there, the radio tracked the International Space Station passing overhead and managed to forge a connection from Earth.
In 30 years of being educator, I've never had an opportunity to be involved in something this authentic and this cool, so it's a pretty special thing.
I just love the idea of taking it out of the realm of books and into very practical sort of connection with people who are actually up in space.
Only a handful of people have actually been into space, but as organisations like NASA aim for the Moon, Mars and beyond, there are plenty of opportunities for anyone to aim for the stars.
It makes me want to learn more about that astronaut, like the sciencey type of stuff.
Yes, it definitely made me consider it a lot because space has always been very interesting to me.
Thank you all, everyone.
Tim Hatfield, 7 News.
What an absolute thrill for them. How lucky.
And sometimes you can see the space station go overhead.
Yeah, right.
I've seen it from my home.
Oh, well, there you go. Very lucky. Time for the weather now. And Gertie, given the crowd tonight, it looks like many will be sad to see the Fringe pack up for another year.
We certainly will, Rosanna. I don't know what Fringe lovers are going to do next weekend, but thank goodness footy's back and Tasting Australia is not far off either. Right now, it's 28 degrees in the city. We hit a top of 30 today. After quite the balmy night, the low was 21. There were isolated showers and thunderstorms over parts of the Eyre Peninsula. Ceduna had just over 3 millimetres of rain. It reached 31 there. 28 was the top for Clare. A trough near the coast of New South Wales is triggering heavy rain and flash flooding. A high pressure system's keeping SA dry until late Monday when we could see rain in the far north. Interstate, Sydney could cop another 60 millimetres of rain with showers forecast for Melbourne too. 25's the top for Hobart, partly cloudy and 28 for Perth. Back home, heavy rain's a chance about the far northeast. 24 for Maree, 25 for Coober Pedy. Patchy fogs tipped in the morning about KI and Mount Lofty, with a high chance of showers and thunderstorms about the lower southeast. Mount Gambier's heading for a top of 24, 25 for Kingscote and Victor Harbour, 28 for Nuriutpa, 29 for Renmark and Port Lincoln, and Port Pirie's heading for a top of 31. And the flood warning in the far north remains. Rain should ease by Tuesday. Heavy falls are possible, though, about the northeast tonight. In the city, down to 18 overnight. 29 is the forecast top. It'll be mostly sunny with light southeasterly winds shifting south to southwesterly and reaching 20 knots with seas to 1.5 metres. Looking ahead, partly cloudy and 25 on Tuesday with a possible shower on Wednesday. 24's the top. Then it's cooling down a touch. 21 Thursday, 22 with a shower possible Saturday. So just one more warm day, then a mild week's ahead. Mad March really did pick the perfect weekend for its send-off, guys.
Sure did. Thanks, Gertie. And Rosanna's down there tonight, so look out for it.
Can't wait.
Well, that's all the news. To now, we'll have updates throughout the evening.
We will, but from all the Adelaide 7 News team for now, it's good night.
This program contains material that could be distressing for some viewers.